Roman Reigns erases the big dog era while CM Punk fires shots. Roman Reigns himself has made it clear, the big dog gimmick never really existed. That era is officially over and is never coming back. Fast forward to 2025, and now we might just have a new big dog in town. CM Punk is moving forward and has taken direct shots at Roman Reigns. Speaking of the big dog days, remember when Reigns had that bizarre mascot with Baron Corbin? A giant dog, sound effects of barking. It was a different time in WWE history. If you've witnessed that era and compare it to now, you know WWE has evolved drastically. Sure, ups and downs come with the territory, but the journey continues. Raw Hindi commentary update. Why has it disappeared? Many of you have been asking, why isn't the Hindi commentary available for Raw's taped shows? Well, don't overthink it. It's not just happening to you, it's happening to everyone. Since WWE programming is moving to Netflix, and Sony is gradually stepping away, the transition is impacting various aspects, including Hindi commentary. If you see the option to change audio missing, don't worry. It's not just you, it's across the board. Roman Reigns' new nickname? High Tide hints at Bloodline's fate. Reigns already has multiple nicknames: Tribal Chief, Head of the Table, and your Tribal Chief. But in WWE 2K25's promotional material, he called himself High Tide. Could this be his next moniker? He emphasized that he could have handled things alone, but chose to move forward as a family, carrying the Bloodline legacy together. But let's be real. Does Roman even care about the Bloodline anymore? Jimmy Uso is constantly getting beaten up. Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu are running wild, and Reigns seems indifferent. The Bloodline isn't feeling as important anymore. This proves that a great storyline needs the perfect combination of elements. Without Roman, the Bloodline isn't the same, and without the Bloodline, Reigns isn't as dominant. Charlotte Flair versus Tiffany Stratton. Social media sparks a feud. Charlotte Flair was recently called out as a cheaper version of the Queen, and Tiffany Stratton wasted no time clapping back. She replied, "Oh, Charlotte, you really want to talk about looks?" with a mocking emoji. Charlotte has always been the subject of discussions regarding her looks, but social media adds another layer to the controversy. While it started as playful teasing, Tiffany turned it into a bigger deal. Flair, who has significant backstage influence, could easily escalate this into something more substantial. Is this the start of a real-life rivalry? Only time will tell. Is Paul Heyman an overactor? Vince Russo thinks so. Wrestling veteran Vince Russo recently claimed that Paul Heyman has been cutting the same promos for over a decade, calling him one-dimensional. According to Russo, Heyman's delivery follows the same formula, lacking freshness and variety. But let's be honest, when Heyman speaks, the atmosphere changes. His presence alone elevates a storyline. While Russo's point about repetition might have some truth, Heyman's ability to make everything feel important is undeniable. Do you think Heyman has become predictable, or is he still one of the best talkers in WWE? Let me know in the comments. WWE major changes. Lilian Garcia steps away from announcing. Longtime WWE announcer Lilian Garcia is stepping away from her full-time announcing role. However, this doesn't mean she's leaving WWE entirely. She will still be involved in special projects and events like Saturday night's main event. Some speculate that recent announcing mistakes might have contributed to this decision. Regardless, WWE is always evolving, and new voices are constantly emerging. CM Punk's new look and his Roman Reigns challenge. CM Punk has slightly changed his look, embracing a more grizzled, aged appearance with his gray beard. He even commented that it suits him, especially considering his veteran status. When asked about Roman Reigns returning to SmackDown, Punk responded, "I'm a Raw guy. I represent this brand. If Reigns isn't showing up, fine, I'll see him on SmackDown. This all but guarantees an eventual face-off between Punk and Reigns. The bigger question is, where does Paul Heyman stand? Will he stay loyal to Roman or turn on him for Punk? This dynamic could be the key to the entire rivalry, and a betrayal angle would keep fans on edge. WrestleMania 41 in trouble? Ticket sales slower than expected. WWE's business is booming, but WrestleMania 41 ticket sales aren't reflecting that, at least not yet. So far, Night 1 has sold approximately 44,000 tickets, while Night 2 has sold around 46,000. To put this in perspective, WWE typically sells out Royal Rumble events with over 60,000 attendees. High ticket prices might be a major reason for the slow sales. Even in the US, fans with disposable income are hesitant to spend big. However, many last-minute tickets usually sell closer to the event, so it will be interesting to see how WWE adjusts. Cody Rhodes vs. Drew McIntyre scrapped? WWE's changing plans. Initially, WWE planned for Drew McIntyre to move to SmackDown and challenge Cody Rhodes post-WrestleMania. However, with so many twists and turns, plans are constantly shifting. Meltzer reports that WWE might scrap McIntyre's original feud with Cody and pivot to something else entirely. The unpredictability factor is higher than ever, and with John Cena's recent heel turn shaking things up, nothing is set in stone. Triple Threat Showdown. Who wins between Reigns, Punk, and Rollins? The rumored Roman Reigns vs. CM Punk vs. Seth Rollins match isn't confirmed, but let's speculate. While some may dismiss Rollins' chances, WWE could surprise us. As of now, the betting odds favor Roman Reigns. However, WWE under Triple H's leadership isn't as predictable as before. If WWE wants a major shot, they could have Rollins win by pinning Punk, protecting Reigns in the process. While Reigns remains the favorite, anything can happen on the road to WrestleMania. There's a lot happening in WWE right now, from CM Punk's return feud with Roman Reigns to WrestleMania ticket concerns. What do you think of these developments? Do you believe Reigns' new nickname High Tide has significance? Is Paul Heyman an overactor? And who should win the rumored triple threat match? Let's discuss it all in the comments. If you enjoyed the update, don't forget to like and subscribe for more WWE news. Until next time, keep enjoying life.